the John Mendelssohn Radio Minute. If you're a regular listener, you know I don't often do book reviews here in the Radio Minute. But a new memoir by President Donald J. Trump isn't published every day. In fact, many of you might not even realize it's out. So I thought I'd tell you what to expect. In a word, it's terrific. Heretofore, or 5, President Trump hasn't seemed very eager to reveal his inner self. But in the making of a Fuckhead, he could hardly be more candid, and the book is almost like being allowed to eavesdrop on one of the president's sessions with his psychotherapist, Dr. Nathan Placebo. In the introductory chapter, we learn how the demands of the presidency have inspired Mr. Trump to think back to the experiences that formed him. He takes us back to the playground of his Queens, New York elementary school and recounts with heartbreaking poignancy how little classmates called him a loser when he was eliminated in the semifinal round of the class hopscotch championship by the class spaz. He swore on the spot never to allow himself to be called a loser again. Racist property developer Pop Fred Trump to arrange to have his little tormentors sold into white slavery. Later, our hearts shatter anew as we learn how his first girlfriend, one Miriam Finkelbaum, dumped him because when she held hands with him, she felt as though she was holding her baby brothers. There won't be a dry eye in the house as he remembers how Pop Fred took him to consult endocrinologists in 9 different countries, only for all of them to throw up their normal-sized hands and admit they could think of no way to enlarge little Donald's. In desperation, the one in Mexico City finally prescribed an experimental drug which the president suspects might have made it impossible for him to feel empathy or develop a sense of humor. He also suspects it might have stunted his intellectual growth and contributed to his obnoxious narcissism, which I'm not aware of his ever having admitted to before. Well, now we understand why he says awful things about Mexicans. In high school, we learned that the president hated geography, history, social studies, English, math, and physical education. Big surprise! Once having been shipped away to a military-themed boarding school because both his parents and siblings loathed him, though, we learn how he became a favorite of his bullying teacher, to whom he pays a truly heartfelt tribute. All in all, a phenomenal, fantastic read. I predict this book is going to be more popular than the Bible and The Art of the Deal combined.